Alright guys, welcome to the review of the UK Championship Tournament Round 1 matches, and man, were they great. Anyway, let me take it back. There was like two bad ones, but like just not, I don't want to say bad. That's probably a bad way to say it. There's just two ones that I didn't really like too much, but then there was some that just had me going nuts. So, start off, I love Triple H hyping the show. I thought that was pretty cool. The arena looked nice. I love the ring and everything. But I fucking hate Michael Cole. Why did they pick him for this? It should have been Mauro Ranallo and Nigel McGuinness. Oh, think about that. That would have been fucking great. And there's more stuff to talk about Michael Cole, because he fucking pissed me off a lot of times in this show. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So we start off with match 1, Trent 7 versus HC Dyer. Great way to start off the show. I thought it was awesome. But his Seven's hand broke when he went for that chop, and Dyer moved and he went straight off the fucking ring post. Oh my god! But Trent 7, obviously is his name. Wow, I forgot. Hits the 7 stars and wins. I loved it. He is awesome. Mustache Mountain, WCW, that's where I know the guys from, him and Tyler Bate. So, I'm going to be honest, I know some of these guys from, like, WCW. Then, I've got the Fight Network, and they've got ICW on there, so I've seen some of them from there. So, I'm familiar with some of the people, and then some of them I'm not. So, just wanted to get that out to you guys. So, I love that match. Trent 7 has got to be one of my favorites. Him, Pete Dunne, Joseph Connors, and Mandrews are the ones I want to win. I like Tyler Bate, but I don't know. So let's get into the match that was the worst on the show. And it's not Birch's fault. I don't like Jordan Delvin. I can't even say his name. It was Mini fucking Baylor. It was an okay match. What really sucked about it was the ending, and I don't think it's anybody's fault, because Delvin went for a kind of like a Trouble in Paradise kick on Birch, and when he did, it busted his head wide open in the back. I mean, it was bleeding badly. It looked rough, dude. And then when Delvin goes for a pin, the ref's counting, and Birch kicked out. Birch kicked out for sure, and the ref's just kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And then he counted to 3. Like, what? What was that? I noticed the blood. But, dang, what was that? I know there was a clear reason why they had to stop the match, but that just made it look awkward. I was going for Birch. I've seen Birch in NXT, obviously. He's had a couple matches there. He was on British Boot Camp for TNA. I don't remember if it's Season 1 or Season 2. He was on one of the gut checks for TNA, so I'm very familiar with Danny Birch. I love him. He's awesome, but he just didn't get the win. And I just gotta say, they really are. I think that WWE's favorite for this is Delvin. Jordan Delvin. Like, Devlin, I mean. I'm butchering his name. Sorry about that, guys. I got it in my notes and I'm still butchering it. So, I really do feel like they've had way more stuff about him on the YouTube and the Twitter. And it was all, oh, he's trained by Finn Balor. We could tell. Mini Baylor right there, guys. That was for sure. I'm not taking nothing away from him. We'll see what he does next week. Or actually, next week, I mean tomorrow night. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, that was the second match, possibly maybe the worst match on the show. And by worst, I mean it was like not good. Like, every match on here was decent. It was a little bit under decent, especially with the finish, how it ended. I don't know how to feel about that match really. So match number 3, Saxon Huxley versus Sam Gradwell, and man, I like this match. It was a lot of strikes. Like, they were just, like, clubbing blows. It wasn't really, like, big moves. They had a couple butterfly suplexes. Gradwell hits a top rope diving headbutt, and he wins. I liked the crowd during this match. They were kind of coming back into a match after that last match. But I love Huxley. They were just chanting fucking, let's go, Jesus. They were singing about Jesus, and after the match, thank you, Jesus. I loved it, dude. UK crowds are always the best, to be honest. Most of the time they put United States fans to fucking they just are way better. So match 4, Pete Dunne versus Roy Johnson. Might be the best match on the show, but the main event takes it. Pete Dunne versus Roy Johnson was really good. I fucking love Pete Dunne, and I fucking hate Michael Cole. So Pete Dunne goes off for a snap German suplex. He didn't really hit all of it, so not just beginning to say, it was kind of a quick German suplex. I don't think he hit it all. I think that's what Not Beginner says. And then Michael Cole just spills off, "Little German!" What was that? Like, oh, Little German. I was like, what? Michael Cole, dude, get him off television, please. Pete Dunne's finisher, the Bennerin, I like it. That was pretty cool, actually. I loved it a lot. Roy Johnson looked a bit green. But it was still a good match. He had a couple good stuff. This match was good. I really did like it. Pete Dunne moving on, and what he did at the end when he attacked Sam Gradwell, because they're facing off against each other next week, tomorrow night, I believe. William Regal got in his face. I like that part. Pete Dunne is a badass. So here is Wolfgang versus Tyson T-Bone, which was match 5 of the show. T-Bone starts the match off with a quick cheap shot headbutt. I thought it was pretty cool. I've seen Wolfgang from ICW on Fight Network, so I was familiar with his work. I do not know who the Tyson T-Bone guy was. He came out in street clothes, which so does Dean Ambrose does it too. So I mean, it was like, oh wow, it just kind of shocked me. I don't know. He looked like one of those Street Fighter movie type of people. It was weird, but it was a good match. Wolfgang hit that wasteland, then comes off second rope moonsault. Then later on in the match, to finish off the match, he hits a swanton bomb. Wolfgang wins. I really did like this match. Wolfgang is awesome. Wow. He might be my favorite in this tournament, besides Mark Andrews or Mandrews. He was awesome. So here is Michael Cole's pick. He said it about 20 times during this match. Joseph Connors, rightfully so, he is pretty damn awesome. Former WCPW World Champion. His matches were with Drew Galloway and then Joe Hendry were pretty damn good. So this match versus James Drake. Joseph Connors in this match, which was really fucking cool when he hit that elbow, then out of nowhere pushes him down into a backbreaker. I thought that was pretty cool. Then his finisher, Don't Look Down. Connors gets the win. Great match. I can see Joseph Connors winning this whole thing. Like, I won't be surprised if he does. I mean, yeah, he's pretty damn good. So this match was pretty good. James Drake, never heard of him, and he impressed me. He was pretty good. Now, Mark Andrews versus Dan Maloney. Dan Maloney, 19 years old. So, first thing, I'm glad they let Mandrews use one of his songs from Junior, his band. I think this is the one where Matt Hardy started it off, and the wrestling. I like that. That was one of his. That's like my favorite song by Junior, so that was pretty cool. They let him use that song. Okay, and then Michael Cole again pissed me off when he mixed up Mark Andrews for Dan Maloney. He was talking about how Maloney needs to win this to give his family more than his father did. Oh wait, I mean Dan Maloney, not Mandrews. Bitch, what the fuck? But whatever. So Mark Andrews gets the win with a shooting star press. And I'm glad Mandrews is getting a place to shine, because when he was in TNA, a lot of TNA fans were mad that he left. But he said in the interview, there's nothing wrong with TNA. Great, they left on great terms, and he really was going to leave anyway, because he's still young. He wanted to leave after 2 years because to get out there and do more stuff. And really, he was not given any big opportunity in TNA, so I had no problem with him leaving. Sure, I would like to see him as X Division champion one time, but I was fine with it. So here he comes to the WWE in this UK tournament, and he had a great match. Although, I really do like Mandrews. It was good. Can't wait to see who he faces off against in the next round. I think I've got it on my phone, took a picture of it, so we'll get to it at the end. So now here goes our main event. Oh, match of the night. Holy crap. Tyler Bate versus Tucker was good. And then, last thing I gotta say about Michael Cole's dumbass. He just started saying something, and then all of a sudden he said, did he? He did. And it was dead silence until finally there was a punch. He goes, "Oh, what was? I mean, come on now." But whatever. I'm gonna explain a lot of stuff in this match because there was just some stuff that just went crazy. Tyler Bate is really fun to watch. But that slingshot DDT by Tucker was fucking awesome. And now one of my favorite parts of the match was Tucker was throwing Tyler Bate out of the ring. Tucker was coming through the ropes with a suicide dive, European uppercut. And then a couple seconds later, Tucker tries to throw Tyler Bate into the steps. Bate jumps right over him, just smoothly glides over. It was pretty cool. But then here comes Tucker out of nowhere, catches him, flips him off with a Hurricane Rana onto the ring ramp. That was fucking great. But Tyler Bate hits the Tyler driver, and it was over. Tyler Bate's great. Tyler Bate's fun to watch. And Tucker, if they do end up making a show out of this, which I think that's what Triple H said their plan was to do, so that's going to be great. Tyler Bate is going to be awesome to see on there. He's only 19 as well, so a lot of young people in this tournament. So that was the best match on the show. That match fucking was awesome. I popped for a lot of stuff on there. So I really did love the first round action. I think going forward, I'm changing my pick from Mandrews and Wolfgang to either one of the Mustache Mountain members of Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. They killed it. If Jordan Delvin wins it, Delvin, I can't say the dude's name. I don't know what's going on there, but I'll be kind of pissed because he just feels like he's WWE's chosen boy because he was trained by Finn Balor, Minnie Balor, I would say. But tomorrow night's shows, tomorrow afternoon shows if you're here in the U.S., it was going to be Tyler Bate versus Jordan Delvin. I can't say his name. I'm just not even going to say it anymore. Trent Seven versus Wolfgang. That's going to be good. I really feel like that's going to steal the show. Pete Dunne versus Sam Gradwell. So, yeah, Pete Dunne did attack Sam Gradwell at the end. And fucking William Regal was having no part of that. He fucking got in his face like, I'm retired, but I will still beat your ass. And then Mark Andrews versus Joseph Connors. That's another one I'm excited about. So I'll go ahead and predict. I think Tyler Bate beats Jordan for sure. Trent Seven beats Wolfgang in a close match. Pete Dunne beats Sam Gradwell. And Joseph Connors barely beats Mark Andrews. So Tyler Bate versus Trent Seven. Going to be good. Oh my god. And then Joseph Connors versus Pete Dunne. That's going to be really good. So I see at the finals it'll be... this is just me. Tyler Bate, Joseph Connors, and I think that'll be fucking epic. So all in all, I see Tyler Bate winning this whole thing. For sure. I'm excited to see tomorrow's show. I think a lot of people thought this was great. I gotta say, the matches were a little bit better on the CWC, but I like this atmosphere of the UK tournament better. I just gotta say I like this one more. Maybe people disagree, but I really did like this. I think this tournament is gonna be pretty cool, and if they do end up making a show out of it, which I think is what Triple H said they were gonna do, I cannot wait. So let me know what your favorite match on the show was. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was awesome. My favorite match of the show was Tucker versus Tyler Bate, which I think it'll be a lot of people. Trent Seven was pretty fucking cool. Mandrews was great. I just really love this show. Worst match was Jordan versus Danny Burch. So with that being said, let me know what you think of my review. Took notes, so maybe it was a little bit more organized than my normal reviews. They're normally just everywhere, really. So yeah, like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.